Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 12th and final episode of Danshi Koukousei no Nichijou, or Daily Lives of High School Boys. And yes, this is the final episode. Definitely a little bit sad to see this one end because this is definitely one of the better comedy anime that I have seen, so it's just knowing that there's just no more after this does kind of suck. I do know there are some specials that I'll probably end up reacting to, like all the little specials in one video. I'll probably do that at some point, but as far as the main series goes, this is the end, so definitely something that's a little bit unpleasant to think about, but hopefully they really blow us away with the final episode. Like, this obviously doesn't really have much of a plot, so you can't exactly have some big eventful season finale or anything like that, but hopefully they've saved the best for last, I guess, is all we can really hope for here. So let's see if that's the case. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, I guess they did save the best for last. Demons. Abara. Abara's no demon. I hope it actually is going to be this entirely the funky high school girls. So he can defend himself. Yeah, he scoots away. He just doesn't want you to hurt him, that's all. Man, does he look scared. uh, wow, okay, that's a bit harsh. Uh, yeah, she's really just not afraid of cooties. It's almost like he doesn't like me or something. Wow, that's your takeaway from all that? Uh, I don't think that's the correct conclusion to come from, given the evidence. But okay, okay, I guess the episode's over. Uh, that great final episode, guys. Season 2 when? I'm assuming I'm being trolled here, and it's just, but just there goes my theory that it'll be entirely high school girls are funky segments. I guess it was just to troll me into thinking the episode's already over. Just, I don't know why I'd expect anything else from this show. Of course, the final episode would be a troll. But yeah, definitely one of the better episodes, yeah. I definitely like the middle scene. I'm pleased that the high school girls are funkies coming after that. High school boys and lies. Lies, you say? Like trying to trick me into thinking the show's over? Wow. It's a thing that you should follow people on if you like them. Well, and wannabe celebrities. I I guess. Okay, now you have no idea what you're talking about. Meanwhile, the rice plants. No, it's like Esper. The titles definitely make sense though. High School Boys and Lies. Find out about ESP, watch an anime called The Disastrous Life of Psyche K. Oh my god. I mean, there might be some truth there. I mean, tsundere would kill someone in real life. Massively multiplayer online role-playing game. Okay, that's true. Finally got a right answer. I guess he finally knew something. I guess so. I mean, I knew most of the things he mentioned. You should know what a tsundere is, man. There's no excuse not to. As always. High School Boys and Crane games. Ponyo Ponyo DX. The post in the back. Crane games are a ripoff. Don't do it. I mean, he already put his money in, so it's too late, but cut your losses. He's really shocked to have failed in this rigged game. Just get Umaru, she'll be able to take care of this. You're gonna fail too, aren't you, Yoshitake? See what, you failure? You are a failure. Oh wow, he actually got it. Are you gonna get it all the way though? No. No. Oh man, that's so close. That would be so frustrating. You have to do it one more time after that happens. Oh. Just shake it off. Yeah, you shouldn't do that. But I'm surprised the three of you together can't even budget. Some people don't work out. You know, like Senraikai. Tadakuni little sister. Is she gonna get it? Keep it for herself. Oh god. there you go. And she's just gonna keep it, yeah. Someone does work out, apparently. Apparently we're still here. You already know this is a waste of money. Why are you still doing this? Oh, and that's the reason why, because the prize is worth it. Okay, never mind what I said. That would be hard to grab. Wish there was crane machines with figurines here, where I live. That would be great. Like, yes, it's important to me. Just shake the machine again. Yeah, just don't have any shame. Just say it. Even if I had to tie you up and lock you in my basement. I mean, put you on my shelf. Well, I want this cute girl figurine, please. Can you help me with that? Shouldn't have any shame, man. If you want it, you just tell her, I want this. uh... She's just straight up calling him out. I mean, you clearly want it, man. You might as well own that. It's hard to tell how much she's thinking without the eyes. uh, she doesn't seem to be judging you, but it's hard to tell. Wow, you have to be able to get it, and she's still watching. That would make me so nervous. And that's... Oh. Good job. Yeah, let everyone know. Let everyone know. I mean, I would. She was very helpful. I liked her. Yeah, not everyone can have no shame like me, so I get it. I have games to play. Wow, that's a cute reaction. Someone's watching this whole thing. I don't know, it was kind of cute. It means she likes them, yeah. That's what it always means. Kind of a pain to deal with, though. Yeah, it doesn't concern us. Probably. I can see them being childhood friends. Yeah, son. I mean, you never know for sure, though. Wow. I would be more than happy to. I mean, she clearly likes him. Because she likes him in a romantic way. Not that hard to figure out. Oh, so it is Yasun. I thought it was. I couldn't tell because I didn't see Oliver. And that just turned music has to play, of course. Okay. Not really. A lot of people can't. Yeah, you would never do anything like that. I know, right? I was gonna bring that up. And they know your secrets. I was going to bring that up too, that you have a lot of room to talk out of doing that. And come-ons. Like Nanpa, or... Well, it's fine once in a while. I don't know what Ringo does. He's the airhead of the series. Oh, wow. You're gonna share, right? Here we go, this is where the come on comes into play. I'm not sharing. Yeah, I knew that's what she would think. You stay away from our Ringo. Karaoke? Karaoke. It was itches. Wow. I should have known it happened more than once if it was in the title. Apparently she's just really cute, because they just... Going on your own is how this keeps happening. Ow. Okay, that's a little uncalled for. Is it Yoshitaka? Oh no. All you blondes look the same to me. But, okay. That poor president. High school boys and Frankfurters. I'm still disappointed that this wasn't an episode entirely of high school girls are funky segments. That would have been a great way to end it off. Oh. Oh, don't stab yourself, man. Be careful. Be careful! What did I tell you? Uh... Round two. Are you gonna also stab yourself? Yeah, I knew it. And... Just... Don't slap my food. Oh god, it's still going. uh, okay, that's not safe. It finally hit the ground after taking out half the people in the town. Don't eat that, man. Don't eat that. Don't do it. Don't do it! Well, that was an awkward situation. Huh. It just cuts off high school boys and ellipses. Now you have my curiosity. Oh, Satakuni, no wonder it didn't have a title. Is he actually gonna get some plot relevance? I mean, I think he was in the background of the Crane segment, but he wasn't really relevant. Oh, right, yeah, it's final episodes of Graduation makes sense. My best friends that I hang out with once in a while. But usually they hang out without me. That's hard to believe, isn't it? Considering how little screen time we spent in class. Well, that's unfortunate. Yes. We live in the electronic era, we can just, you know, tweet at each other. Let's go. Rose forever. Graduation ceremony. I doubt it will be very sappy or anything, considering the type of show it is, but... And so weird seeing them all dressed up. The ribbon and everything. Yeah, but 12 episodes come and go very quickly. At least someone's crying. I wonder if I'll play the opening at the end or if we just won't get the opening this episode. Oh, Ringo. Yeah, they're... Yeah, of course I probably won't be animated. Celebrate graduation. Tatsugiyo omedetou. Do they all love the school? I'm sure some of them only tolerate it. Happy birthday, wow. Oh wow, is it a legit one this time? Nice. Good for you, man. That's great. What are you digging up? Time capsule? Oh right, yeah, the mask. Have I become a hero? Not really. Yeah, no. But he graduated high school, you know, that's something. And we have Yasun at their usual spots. Gotta bring out the win one last time. You know, I'm actually kind of getting chills. I didn't expect that from this. It's really nailing the lines this time. Smooth. Wow, I was expecting there to be some kind of punchline there. But no, it was just a nice scene. Yes, adorable sister of mine. Yes? Do you want my second button or something? Oh, thank you. I worked very hard for this day. That was pretty cute as well. Uh, who are you? I mean, you're cute, but do I know you? Love confession? I know, right? Who are you? That is... yeah. Even if you're thinking that, you probably shouldn't say that. You know, the place. I don't remember it all, though. What? Oh, wait, no! Oh! Oh! Oh, God. Uh, um... That... I... Ugh. How much of that was a dream? Like, literally all this show? Or just that last scene? I think that skirt segment was still the best scene in the entire show. Oh, wow. It's hard to believe that was the same person. Yes, that was also a good scene, though, looking at the skirt. Just... panties on head. Of course, you know, getting a figurine from a Korean game, that's too embarrassing, but wearing panties on your head, you know, that's cool. I know that was Yoshitake and not Hidenori, but still. Yeah, the Kaneko Buster, that was good too. There were just a lot of great moments throughout the show. And the character that turned out to be a sister instead of a girlfriend. Yes, wear up the skirts up that high. And Hidenori's little special episode. Hard to believe it's already over. Well, it's not over yet. Of course, back to the beginning. Uh, yes, a very normal life. It's just nothing that would be interesting enough to get an anime adaptation or anything. Looking good, cheese fondue. Can't go wrong with that for breakfast. Oh god, that is definitely impractical. That would fall out of your mouth, Tadakuni. Yeah, but will it be animated? That's a question. No robots can interrupt this time. Gotta poke your eye out, Hidenori. Oh. Oh, the movie? What are you? You better not just be messing with me. Because I got really excited for a second until I realized they were messing with me, probably. Silver Devil. Fitting name. Oh, Pabara. Teach her a lesson. I would totally watch that if that was real, but it's probably not. That sounds amazing. Yeah, I didn't think so. But that's unfortunate, because I want that to be real. Yes, half-assedly as always. Is it going to be a season 2? And so that was the 12th and final episode of Daily Lives of High School Boys. And our first segment was actually High School Girls Are Funky segment. Now, I initially took this in the best possible way and thought maybe that this entire episode would be nothing but High School Girls Are Funky, which would have been fantastic. However, that's not the case. We eventually realized that it's actually they were just trying to fool us into thinking the episode already ended. So we just kind of missed the whole episode, really. So yeah, that's what it turned out to actually be. But it's I guess it was kind of unrealistic for me to expect nothing but the funky high school girls. But anyway, the segment itself was basically Habaru and Karasawa. She not really understanding his reactions to certain things, why he's sweating when she laughs, why he holds his pen when she touches him and scoots away and disinfects his hand. But she just kind of came to the conclusion that, oh, well, I guess he just likes me. I mean, that's kind of the takeaway from that. Even though that's not the case, really. It's just he's afraid of her because she is very dangerous, as we've kind of established. But it's still kind of hard to watch him do things like that because right now she just seems like a nice, cute high school girl. There's really nothing to be afraid of, but deep down I know that that's not what she really is, that she does have a darker side, a scarier side, so I do get where it's coming from. It's just kind of painful to watch because she really acts like she doesn't understand why he acts that way, but it's a bit of an awkward relationship really between the two of them. Now, after the fake out ED, we had a little conversation between Yoshitake and Motoharu. Pretty much Motoharu asking Yoshitake what Twitter is. I guess he didn't know, which is a bit strange, but okay. Yoshitake gave an answer which wasn't really right, much like all the answers he gave in this scene, aside from one. And eventually Motoharu kind of transitioned from asking questions of things he actually wanted to know to just asking questions to see if Yoshitake knows anything at all, really. At least that's kind of what it seemed like. And the only thing he actually knew was MMORPG, what that was, and a massively multiplayer online role-playing game like World of Warcraft or Asheron's Call, Guild Wars. I mean, there's lots of them out there. Just take your pick, but I'm sure World of Warcraft is the one that most people are familiar with. Even people that never played an MMO in their life have probably at least heard of World of Warcraft at some point in their life, unless they lived under a rock. But yeah, it came down to the fact that Yoshitake just does not know very much, really, which I suppose isn't all that surprising. Now, the scene after that, we had a scene that actually had a little bit of Tadakuni in it, which was a shock. But this was a Korean game playing scene, and it came to the conclusion eventually that these things are a waste of money, but we already invested some into it. We want to get that bear. We try to shake it, but apparently these three high school boys combined are not strong enough to do it. However, who is strong enough to do it is Tadakuni's little sister. Had a bit of a glitch in the recording there. But anyway, Tadakuni's little sister is strong enough to do it, which that's great, but we did get a couple reminders that good kids don't do this, so in real life you don't want to copy that. That might get you yelled at and maybe kicked out possibly if you do it too much. But that wasn't the only Korean game scene, because after that we had a scene where Hidenori was by himself trying to get a cute anime girl figurine, which is much more reasonable to try to get than just some stuffed animal that has no practical use. And he was having the difficulty with that because that's probably even harder to grab. And he was kind of conflicted on how he wanted to go forward with this. Because you don't really want to ask an employee, hey, I want that, so can you help me out with that? That cute girl anime figurine there, I like that sort of thing, so please help me out. Help me get it. He didn't want to do that because he apparently gets too embarrassed too easily. However, we had a female employee that was just right behind him watching this whole thing who was more than willing to help. I mean, she seemed pretty nice. I was a little bit worried that maybe she would have been kind of a judgmental, unpleasant person. But I didn't really get that vibe, to be honest. It could have been the case, but she didn't make it obvious if it was. And she just seemed more than happy to help, so I kind of liked her. I'd be like, yeah, please help me out. I really want to take this home. Can you help me out? That's how I would have handled the situation. And in the end, she actually does help him, and he gets it, and she's like, yay, congratulations, you got it. I can't wait for you to come back. He's like, no way I'm coming back. This is horrible. So that was actually pretty funny, but yeah, at least you got the figurine, man. A little bit of embarrassment that fades, but figurines last forever. That's the real important thing to remember here. Now, this next scene was actually another really good scene. I got quite a bit of enjoyment out of this one. Okay, so we had a couple of our high school boys that don't really matter, just looking out the window at these two characters down there. The guy who was leaving and the girl that was scolding him about, he has things to do, you can't just leave, and then he explains the situation to her. And she understands, and then she's embarrassed of what she said, and kind of reacts how you'd expect her to react. And she doesn't really know what to do going forward with this, but they kind of have a bit of a back and forth, and it's obvious from this scene that she likes him, but it's kind of that dynamic that you see in a lot of anime, where a girl doesn't want to be honest that she likes the guy, but she's overly conscious of everything he does and wants to be involved with it, so it's obvious anyone who pays attention that she does like him. It's that kind of thing that's so common. And Yasan eventually gave her an input on this, and then, which was great in and of itself. But then when they actually brought up the incident where she chased down Hidenori just because she wanted to clear up a misunderstanding that she just kind of imagined, she didn't even have any confirmation that's what he thought, but it was that important to her. So yeah, this scene was pretty funny, really. I like this one. I mean, just her reaction to being told that she's famous because of that incident, that was pretty great. Anyway, the scene after that, we had student council stuff, which did include Ringo, because I guess Ringo is just part of our student council now, which I would be more than okay with. So they went out to have a bit of fun, and that with Ringo, that just means eating a lot of food, really. And she kept getting hit on a lot. So it was pretty funny. I mean, I saw this coming, but it was still funny when they all kind of surrounded her and she just started eating the food more quickly because as I thought, her first thought about why they were surrounding her is because they wanted some of her food. It couldn't possibly be because they want to, you know, have fun with her or anything like that. It's just the food. They wanted the food. That's what it was. So that just, Ringo, you're amazing as always. But yeah, that happens a few more times, and the guys are starting to get kind of fed up with it to the point where they just attack this one guy that's supposedly hitting on her. And it turns out to just be the president, but I mean, even if it wasn't the president, you don't just hit someone because they were hitting on a girl that you're with. I mean, you can tell them to back off, to go away, that she's not interested, but you don't just hit them, really. But, you know, that's what they opted to do. So, yeah, they they regretted that, though, considering who it was. But, yeah, I still don't think Ringo understood what was going on, though. The following scene was actually a bit painful because Mitsuo, I think his name is, he dropped his food, and apparently his friends are such good friends that they wanted to prevent that food from hitting the ground because, of course, nobody in the right mind would ever eat food that touched the ground. That's just crazy talk. So they did their best, but it kept stabbing and hurting them, and then it just kept getting slapped and smacked around and hitting people and getting into some people's clothes and eventually hitting the ground anyway. And after all of that, he still was willing to eat it, so that's a little bit gross, I'll be honest, but, you know, it's his prerogative to do that if he's okay with it, so, you know, more power to him, I suppose. So the scene after that, this was definitely the most emotional scene of the episode, this overall scene. Because the subject of graduating kind of came up, and graduating does mean everyone going their separate ways and saying goodbye to each other, and all that, and we had a lot of heartfelt moments like that. Some stuff with the student council, the stuff with our main three trio, and we even had a bit of some stuff. I mean, that wasn't really related to graduating, I don't think, but we had a scene between Hidenori and Yasan at the hill when he was actually able to give pretty good wind-related lines as opposed to what we got in the first episode. That was pretty great. Just he had a nice little scene with Yasan there. Just a lot of these scenes that don't really seem like they would go in a slapstick comedy anime, but we got it anyway. And we even had the graduation ceremony itself, which is great, and some people were, you know, crying, like the one dude from the student council whose name I don't remember. But we eventually got a scene with Tadakuni and a girl, a cute girl that seemed to be, well, very obviously setting up to confess to him. And he kind of stopped. He was like, wait, no. So before this goes any further, who are you again? And then she was like, you know, Hidoi, you're so cruel. How could you possibly not remember who I am? And that's when we got the big reveal that it was the girl whose name escapes me that worked with him at the one pizza place that we haven't seen him for quite a while. And yeah, she definitely looks different when she looks like that. Just definitely an improvement. She should definitely look like this more often. It would make life for everyone better, really, including her. But yeah, that's when he basically woke up and I realized this was all some crazy dream. But that got me curious exactly how much of this was a dream. Because I have three guesses. Either one, the entire series is a dream. Two, that last bit there with the confession was a dream. Or three, the entire graduation segment of the episode is a dream. It's one of those three that I'm sure of. But I'm not sure which one. Yay, more notifications for comments. Okay. So, and that pretty much was the end of the episode, I think. What did we get? Yeah, we had the ED play after that. And then, okay, then we ended off with the kind of a bit of a recap. Well, not a recap. A bit of a recreation of the first scene of the first episode, just slightly different, you know? But just kind of taking us back to where we started, which was great. And then after that was that was the last bit of real stuff. But after that, we had kind of a fake out, another fake out. We gotta have one more before before the series is over, I suppose. And that was the High School Girls Are Funky movie with Habara versus the Silver Demon thing. And that definitely sounded awesome. Like, I got really excited for like a second or two until I realized that, no, this is just another joke. We're not actually going to get this amazing movie, which is unfortunate, but, you know, maybe they'll change their mind going forward. Maybe enough fans will write letters saying, no, this sounds awesome. You got to make this happen. Maybe that will change things, but probably not. That's not going to happen, but I would watch it. I would react to it if that was a real thing. And if they ever do make a season 2, I would watch and react to that as well. Because this was a very great series, a very fun ride the entire way through. Of course, some segments were hit or miss, some were kind of predictable, which kind of ruined the punchline a bit. I won't deny that, but overall, I would say this was a very good anime with a very enjoyable cast of characters. Many of them did not have eyes, of course, to be fair, but they were still enjoyable nonetheless. Occasionally, people would show up and I would kind of forget who they were, but I mean, that's kind of more my fault than anyone else's. Well, if the second season does turn out to be live action with hot guys, then I'll probably not watch that, but I mean, I'd be 50-50 on whether or not I'd watch it. Really, I'd probably give it at least the first episode, but that was just a joke. That's not actually going to happen. So this is the end, at least for the main series, so just, you know, thank you all for watching. This has been a very successful reaction series, I guess would be the best way to put it, in the sense that it got, you know, plenty of views and plenty of people were certainly interested in me watching it. And I'd always obviously appreciate that, you know, whenever a reaction series actually gets people to watch it, that's always a good thing. And I most likely will react to the specials in just one bulk altogether, one video. I don't know when exactly. It probably won't be on the usual schedule that I had for this, but, you know, whenever I can, you know, slide it in there, I'll probably get to it because, you know, why not? It's more of it. I'm sure the specials are at least worth watching, so yeah, I'll see you then. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.